You got an ex-wife, Tommy. This is news we didn't cover in your interview.
Oh, she's not my ex-wife. She's just somebody else's wife. I call her.
Right.
From BBC. I think I've seen that video on a dodgy website.
Well, yes, probably. We've got another question.
Can you read out the next question from this?
I will do.
Snowflake.
Certainly will do, Ernest.
Thank you.
So we've got Lunatic Ninja number 5. I assume he's been ostracised by the other 4 ninjas.
Yes.
And that's why he's on his own. He says, "Hello, Norman and Ernest and Tommy.
Hello,
I love the
Lunatic
show.
Ninja number 5.
Right.
I love the show. I hope you can help with my predicament. I had a fight with my partner a couple of weeks ago and got a black eye. 2 days later, carnivorous plant potting mix and a large plant pot arrived from Amazon. And then 1 week after that, I noticed his pets started going missing from around the neighborhood. I assume it means like cats and stuff that he used to normally see, like yard cat, just disappeared. And his cups of tea began to taste funny. Oh, do you think my partner might be trying to kill me and feed me to a plant? Oh. What do you think, Tommy?
I'm trying to get my head around that. It's a lot to take in, isn't it?
It is. It is. What do you think, Ernest? We'll let Tommy think about it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter about the bloody animals. I mean, who's going to get upset about that? What I'm really concerned about is that Lunatic Ninja number 5's tea is starting to taste funny, and no man should have to drink, or assuming that Lunatic Ninja number 5 is a man, of course. His tea is tasting funny, and no man should have to put up with tea that tastes funny.
That is true, but it depends why it's tasting funny. Because I've had some funny tasting teas in my time, and I'll tell you, I quite enjoyed the evening after that.
Well, of course, what the viewer doesn't divulge is who's making his tea. But I think you need to get that person who's making your tea and have a serious word with them.
You want to hide in the toilet? I'd go and hide in the toilet and tip off a cup of wine.
Not everything can be squared away by hiding in the toilet.
What, Tony? Yeah.
Oh, for goodness, this is. What have I got to work on? Rapper who thinks everything answered by working in toilets. Butler's gone absolutely AWOL in his brain because he started talking to a coconut and think it's called Tony. He's got a personality. We've got viewers who just need to grow a pair and just get on with life. But my goodness, what's going on?
Ernest says, Tony don't like you, Ernest. That's what he's just told me.
He's inanimate, Norman. He's a coconut. He doesn't have feelings.
You are. And that's what I was said to him. You do have feelings, don't you?
Never mind, Tony.
Look how shocked he is.
What do you think Lunatic Ninja should do?
Well, to be honest, I mean, you don't mess with a man's tea. So there's definitely, it must be something serious if the tea's being messed with. That's what I think. Carnivorous plant potting mix and a massive plant pot. Has anybody seen Little Shop of Horrors? Because that's definitely what's going on here.
Feed me Seymour.
Exactly. All you need to do now, Lunatic Ninja number 5, is see if you have a dentist appointment. If you do, run away.
Run away. Yeah, run away really quickly like that.
Yeah, your little legs.
Not in the toilet. Like far.
Yeah. Just imagine you're a Lego person. You haven't got any knees, but you got two little legs doing that. Woo!
Yeah. Right, who's next then?
Well, Codfathers. I don't know if this is a question, or just a statement, but. Codfather says, I keep needing a wee. Every time I stop moving, it gets trays awkward at night when in bed with the missus and my physical therapist. How can I live with this constant strain on my coolant system?
Oh, now then, Codfather is a bit of a player into this guy. He's in bed with his missus and his physical therapist.
Well, it depends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd like to know more about this physical. Oh dear.
I suppose the question is, I don't know whether we should go down this route. What time is it? Oh, it's not after 9. I can't go down that route. We'll keep that for the after hours version.
I think my key advice is to keep very well hydrated and keep pumping those fluids, Codfather.
You can never pump too many fluids.
The other thing I would do is check all your flanges.
Oh, when was the last time you had your flanges checked, Ernest?
Well, I had a semi-physical last year, but I'm not a young man anymore.
No. You had a semi when you had a physical last year.
Oh, is that what I said? Oh dear. Maybe gave a little bit too much away there. But enough about my problems. This is about these viewers who need to have their problems solved by us.
Well, I hope that helps you there, Codfather. I mean, to be honest, there's nothing to be ashamed of being a bit leaky. Some people actually like people being a bit leaky, so there's always that, isn't there?
Oh yes.
Everybody loves a rover and they leak like one now.
This is true. Are you on about cars or dogs?
Both. I had a dog called Rover and that used to leak everywhere, actually. Well,
did it?
Pointed out.
Like dog, like car. Let's have a look. So we've got another comment from Dino Dad. And he says, "No, Ernest and Tommy. My rear end has started to sag and become crusty. My friend wants to pump up my rear end and hit it with a wire brush. Is this normal? Help." What do you think, Tommy? Is it normal for someone
to me, but I'd go out in the toilet if he tried it. I wouldn't want to do it on mine.
Did you ever have your rear end wire brushed?
A wire brush on the rear end? It sounds a little bit dodgy, that.
You reckon?
Yeah, I've heard about places like that in Birmingham where you can go and pay to have that done.
Oh, that's what I used to do to all my cars that I had. I used to wire brush them.
Oh, are you talking about cars?
Yeah, I assume so.
Oh, sorry.
Talking about cars. He's very dodgy.
I thought this poor viewer was talking about his own rear end and feeling the effects of age and gravity.
Oh, well, that's another way of looking at it, isn't it?
Oh, yes. But you just thrown a curveball at us now, Norm, by mentioning bloody cars.
Well, my answer is, if it's a car that you're talking about there, Dino Dad, go for it. If you've got a friend that's willing to pump up your rear end and wire brush it, why not? But if you're talking about your own arse, then maybe that's a discussion between you and a doctor.
It could end up like the 60s for you. So don't hold back.
Oh yeah. Well, the loving 60s.
Don't film it on the first attempt.
You what, Tommy?
Practice. Don't film it on the first go. Have a practice.
Oh, that's the YouTuber's mantra. That you don't film the first attempt.
Don't film the first one.
Make sure you know what you're doing first.
Oh yes.
Put the effort in.
That's what she said. Right then, what we got next?
Well, Bad Books has interjected about best cock I ever had was a Rhode Island Red. Even the cows and chickens were laying eggs.
Ooh.
You say what, Norman?
What a virile cock that sounds like.
Oh, what? Absolutely marvelous. Marvelous. Yeah, I hope you showed that cock off.
Mark.
Yeah.
Carl says, "Thanks, lads. I feel better now." That's good. We've got one satisfied customer already.
I'm glad you've manned up.
Yeah, exactly.
Hooked on Classic says, "There's nobody here but us chickens."
Bless him.
But Barry Scrot. Good evening, Barry Scrotter. Hello, Barry.
Hiya, Barry. Your scrottering's all right.
Oh dear.
Oh, Pingu Concord's here, and he's got a question. Do you want to read this one, Tommy?
I'm not even up with the chat yet. I'm still on
Oh,
top.
well,
I keep
in that
trying.
case, you carry on relaxing while we do all work there, Tommy.
Just like being back at Longbridge. I was on top chat. I am sorry. I've sorted it now. Live chat.
I'll read it out. You can just sit there and think about how this fits in with your busy lifestyle.
I'll just sit in and do some advertising. Don't forget you've been tangoed.
Other orange drinks are available, but obviously they're all far.
Well, every
far
shop
less
in Botswana is going to run out of Tango tomorrow now.
Oh, exactly. There'll be a number one single about it as well.
Oh, yes.
So Pingu says, I have a dilemma, oh beardy ones. My neighbour keeps trying to get friendly and cuddles me at every given opportunity. The other half is not impressed and hardly ever gives me a cuddle as a result. Well, that's terrible. That's terrible. I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. Everybody gives me cuddles, so I've never been in that situation.
Yes, well, I mean, cuddling is very nice. So maybe you can invite your other half into the embrace, and you have I believe it's called a three-way cuddle.
A three-way cuddle.
Yes.
I've heard of a two-way. Does that fit into this situation?
Well, it possibly could do. Yes. Yes.
Like one of them radios, like two-way radios, where you can talk to people.
No, you could, rather than cuddling your neighbour, you could just talk to them on walkie-talkie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you could say good night to them. You know, you're in bed with your other half, and you say good night to your neighbour on the walkie-talkie. She's going to be fine with that. Like this.
Hiya, Josephine next door. Yeah, I'm just going to bed now. Yeah, what are you wearing? Like that kind of thing.
Exactly that. I tell you what, that Mrs. Butler doesn't know what she's missing with Norman.
Does she? I don't think she much cares what she's missing, to be honest.
No, and I bet Barry Gardner, the gardener, doesn't do that.
I bet Barry's fed up of trimming her bushes now.
Yes. Oh dear.
Gives him right.
Oh dear. Can't get through the undergrowth. Anyway, excuse me, Norman.
Fixed it again now. Fixed my comments.
Oh, Tommy's back with us in the land of the living.
If I put my phone next to the screen, I can't scroll up the comments. I can only see the bit that's on the screen.
It's them glasses, Tommy. They're interfering with your internet.
I reckon you might be right there. I can't take them off because it reveals my secret identity.
Pingu Concord, you get that walkie-talkie, and
you let us know how you get on. Oh, we'll look out for stories in Metro.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Dino Dad's got another question.
Hang on, Rob Streetwise is appreciative. So,
well, you're welcome, Rob Streetwise.
Yeah, let us know how you get on.
Dino Dad says, Dear aunties, my wife and I have a good relationship, but there's times when she wears a turtle, where she wears a Ninja Turtles mask and refuses to answer to anything other than cowabunga. What should I do? Oh, I know what you should do here, Dino Dad. You should put on a shredder mask and fight it out. That's what you should do.
Pizza and treat her like a lady, though. I'd take her out for a pizza and treat her like a real lady.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Pizza.
Oh my God! What you mean outside the house?
Yeah, take it to Pizza Hut. I would.
What's he on about? This joker, Ernest.
Why did we get him on here?
I don't know.
Oh my God! Good one bloody hit single, and it's gone to his head, or is that the salt blocks?
It could be birth. Could be birth.
It's very bleachy in Longbridge toilets when it snuck in last week.
You know your urinal cakes aren't actually cakes, don't you, Tommy?
Well, you say that, but it tastes nice.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Oh dear! No, I wouldn't.
Oh dear!
That's why
his eyes cake and tastes like a cake. It's a cake.
Well, I think we need to improve your taste of cakes if that's the case. Wait till you come up to Yorkshire next time, Tommy. We'll introduce you to actual cake.
Y'all lot don't know what you're talking about.
Proper fish and
Y'all
chips.
don't even know what a proper pudding is. Yorkshire pudding. You call that a pudding? There's no chocolate in it.
Excuse me. That's a pillar
Not
of
even
British
any
cuisine,
chocolate.
man.
No chocolate, no custard.
You are-
What sort of pudding's that?
I know, Tony.
Oh my God!
It's
What's
bonkers, isn't he? That Tommy's he's gone doolally.
Blessing and Bongos just got home, and he's wondering what the flip's going on.
Is he watching or is he there?
No, Mother's dragged him upstairs. Man.
Oh,
It's too early for that talk.
has she had her sausages today? Or is that what they're upstairs for?
Well, she's not been eating very much lately, so I don't know what she's surviving on. Anyway, going back to Dino Dad's question, you've either got to wear the mask, as Norman says, or you've got to fight fire with fire and paint yourself green.
Paint himself green. That's a good idea.
And you be your own hero in a half shell.
I know what he could do.
What's that?
I've got it. Dress himself up as a pizza with a sausage on it.
Oh yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Turtles love eating pizza, so
yes.
you'll be sorted.
Oh yeah. And make sure the sausage is poking out in just the right place. Anyway, Jimmy Quinn's here. Hi, Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy Quinn. Hello.
Simone says Norman needs another 2 coconuts, then he'd have a lovely bunch.
Oh,
Hey!
no, Simone, do not encourage Norman.
Oh, you what, Tony?
Look, you've set him off.
Tony says it reminds me of that time. He had a coconut orgy. There were milk everywhere. He said.
Oh my God,
bless him.
Anyway, moving swiftly on. I'm going to grate that bloody coconut. Harry Podgerington says, "Wise ones. My problem is."
Is he talking to us or somebody else?
I have no idea. This is not Morecambe and Wise. It's the crankcases. Wise ones. My problem is that I keep pissing my friends off by being such a selfish knob. I want to change, but it's hard to change habits of a lifetime. Anyway, I'm off to Mackey's now for a burger.
Well, that's weird, isn't it?
Oh, I could just eat a Mackey's now. That is
me too.
Good, be lovely, but then you'd be hungry half
Half
an hour later.
McDonald's, well, we're busy.
I'd love a McDonald's. I'd love a McDonald's.
No,
I think you should stop being so hard on yourself, Mr. Harry Podgerington. That sounds like a place, doesn't it?
I think
That's
changing habits. You better get in touch with the Dark Monks because they know about habits.
They do. Well, no, that'd be more nuns.
Changing habits.
It's more the dark nuns, isn't it? That like the blue nuns, but different.
Like nuns.
I mean, you're calling yourself a selfish knob as well, there, Harry. If I can call you Harry, maybe you're not Harry. Maybe he's bald, and it's like an ironic name.
Oh,
so Baldy Podgerington. Maybe you've been a bit too hard on yourself. If you want a McDonald's, go and have a McDonald's. But I'm sure you're not being selfish because, well,
you've got to.
If you're selfish to friends, then they're not going to be friends for very long, are they? So there you go. You're loving it, are you, Tommy?
I'm loving it. McDonald's in it.
That is true.
But I bet you're going to go and sit on your own in Mackie D's and have your double cheeseburger or your fillet o fish or whatever other food they have in there, and you won't talk to a soul. You'll grunt at the waiting staff.
Don't forget to film it. Everybody loves videos of people sat at a table.
Oh yes.
Best ones.
Oh yes.
Moving on, we've got Dick Dastardly. He says, especially the Welsh are sad to like things a bit leaky, or said to like things a bit leaky.
Well, they wouldn't say it, would they? The Welsh, they would sing it.
They would sing it.
I
like things leaky. Like that, isn't it?
They do. You can't. A Welsh person. You try and have a conversation with them, and they just start singing. How deep is my valley?
Are you asking us, Ernest, or is that an example?
I beg your pardon.
Is that an example, or were you asking us a question?
Oh no, I was just Oh, I lapsed into a different character there for a minute. I don't know what's happened. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Carl Davis says, Mrs. has said she. I don't know what that means.
Well,
Dan, her dad's going to see a doctor. Thank you. That's good. Good, Ross.
You're good, yeah.